Hi Cancer, this is your mid-June 2021 reading. So the song that I got on shuffle for you guys is Energy by Natalie and Baby Bash. So from the song, it seems like there's someone or something that you feel a very strong energetic connection to. Like you're feeling their energy. You guys are very intuitive, and I feel like you get a very good vibe from this person or this situation. But we're going to go ahead and see what your cards have to say. So we have number 26, Earth Magic, Fearlessness, Removing Obstacles. Number 34, Loss and Lack, Fear, Victimization. Number 52, Hidden Knowledge, Akashic Records, Silent Understanding. We have number 39, Miracles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have number 3, Calming the Waters. Okay. So you guys might have quite a bit of energy, Earth in your chart, whether that's your rising sign or your moon sign, or your sun sign, but you have a very deep connection to Earth and to Mother Earth. You guys might resonate with Demeter in Greek mythology. And you know, in that myth, she experiences a significant loss where her whole world was her child, Persephone. And when she lost her, she created chaos on Earth. She was about to, make everyone starve and stop all crops from growing. And I feel like in your life, there's something that you lose, and it's not like it's not something horrible. It's not like a person, but it could be something that you were attached to and that you felt very comfortable with. You end up losing, and that is your greatest blessing once you're able to look back on it. Years and years after this happens, you're able to see like that's the greatest thing that could have ever happened to you, and you're going to realize how that happened for you and not against you. And I feel like a lot of you have already experienced this, whether it's maybe you were in a marriage and you were very you needed this person in some way, whether it's you guys you took care of the house and they provided for you, or it's you had this emotional attachment to them. You were comfortable here. This was your safety, and for whatever reason, it got taken away from you. You didn't leave it behind. It got taken from you. This could even be a job. This could be like you lost your home at one point. Something you experienced loss, and you experienced some kind of lack energy where you didn't have enough. You didn't have what you needed to survive. And that is what triggered you to go into this deep, deep dark night of the soul. That is what triggered your greatest awakening. That's what connected you to source, to your intuition, to the spiritual realm. This triggered you to look within and to find that security and that safety and those answers within yourself. So again, if this hasn't already happened to you, there's something that will trigger the most significant awakening in your life. And it's a gift. Even though at the time it might feel like the worst thing that could ever happen. Like, I'll share something about my own life. When I went through the dark night of the soul, what I experienced right before then, I was honestly on the verge of, do I really want to stay here? Do I really want to continue living? And it wasn't until I kind of was on that edge that I was kind of forced into finding a reason to hold on. And I'm so grateful for that moment, even though that was like the hardest few months of my life. I would go through it over and over again to get to where I am, and to have this connection to the divine that I have. And so, for those of you who have already experienced this, if you want to share your story, that would be incredible. But it's going to awaken you to so many of your gifts and your abilities, and it's going to deepen your connection to source and to spirit. You're going to, after that, not only are you going to experience a lot of miracles, I feel like you guys are actually going to awaken to your healing abilities, where you can really, really heal like very significant issues in people. You guys might want to look into Joe Dispenza. It's like their doctors are now researching the work that they do, and they go into children's hospitals and they heal them. They use the power of intention and the power of energy to heal them. You guys have a very deep connection with not only your energy, but other people's. It's like you can actually see their energy. You can see where they need help, where there's a blockage, and you're able to heal that. You're able to heal that, but it's all, wow, I didn't even realize this. She's working with her hands, and it looks like she's doing energy healing. I forget what it's called right now, but it's like that healing they do with their hands. But this is exactly what I feel like you guys are destined to do. Once you align with your higher self and you awaken your abilities, you're able to help heal people. You're able to calm their waters. It's like some people, they're in this victim mode where they can't. It's like they feel like they can't breathe, they can't come up for life, and you're energetically able to calm theirs. And that's an incredible gift. That's like an incredible ability to have, because you really, really can save so many lives, more than you could have ever imagined. All right, Cancer, let's see. Whoa. We have the 8 of Water. Yeah, you're gonna leave something behind, something that you had a lot of emotional attachment to, where you loved this thing or this person or this home or this job, and you didn't want it to go, and you didn't want to have to leave it behind, but you do. And you're gonna learn a lot about yourself on that journey. You're like, honestly, you're an earth angel. Truly, it's like you're able to use alchemy in such a powerful way, where you're able to, by working with someone's energy, you're able to heal their physical body almost immediately. Like that is so rare, and that's such a powerful gift to have. Like you are an earth angel. You literally save people, you help people, you heal people. That's a beautiful gift to have. Your power is in your connection to the divine feminine, to the mother, to Mother Earth, to energy, to the unseen. It's your softness that heals. It's your pure energy that heals. We have Messenger of Water, this one, and the 9 of Fire. Yeah, your messages, it's that awakening. You awakening to your ability to the divine, and you really connecting to spirit, comes through obstacles in your life, and comes through overcoming and eventually learning to detach from everything. It's like you come to this point where you realize you don't need anything or anyone. whatever you have in your life, it's because you want it there, but you're not attached to anything. So, in the first, when you lose whatever this is, you are attached to it, and that's why you suffer so much. And you don't suffer like physically or going through pain. It's mentally, but it's trying to help you learn non-attachment. And I do feel like from that moment on, you learn to just go with the flow. And you're so powerful, and you have such a divine destiny and such a huge purpose on this earth, that you no longer want to settle. You want to go around, you want to heal people, you want to go on this journey. And your destiny is very connected to spirit and to earth. So you guys could end up traveling a lot. You guys could literally become the spiritual healer and teacher, where you get paid to go around the world and speak and heal and help people. But if you find that like in the beginning of your life, you've had so much difficulties, even though you've had such pure intentions, like, this isn't karma, because you haven't put out this energy. You haven't wanted this pain for anyone. This can't be karma. It's just the divine helping you. And a lot of the times, in painful situations, we think the world is against us, when it's actually God and the universe giving us the most beautiful gift and answering our prayers. It's like when we want, if our prayer is to really stand in our power, you don't know how the universe is going to get you there. And it's usually through losing something that, or experiencing something very difficult, that we trigger this awakening and we're forced to heal. But if you haven't experienced something like that before, if you're able to work on your codependency and attachment issues on your own, you don't even have to ever experience that. You intentionally heal what it is that this would have tried to show you. We have the Chariot. Yeah, it's almost like in the beginning of your life, these obstacles, there's a lot of hardship that is all only there to teach you a lesson. It's like the universe trying to speak to you, trying to say something to you, trying to show you something. And the moment that you learn it, and the moment that it clicks for you, your life takes off. You awaken to who you truly are. You awaken to we have the moon here a lot. We have, in all these photos, we have the full moon. And in almost all my readings, this eclipse season keeps popping up. So I really feel like this is an incredibly powerful time. And tap into the energy of these eclipses. Meditate on it, journal, paint, art, whatever it is. See what messages are coming out for you. See what it's trying to show you specifically. But yeah, it's when you have that awakening that your life takes off. There's a lot of movement, momentum picks up, the energy picks up momentum. And I do feel like you guys are destined to travel the world, and you're meant to, it's like in the beginning of your life, you might feel like you want to settle down with someone, you want to get married in a home, or you want a forever home, but then you realize that that's actually not what's meant for you. It's, even though it feels comfortable, it's not what you're destined to do. You guys could have your south node in your fourth house. And that means your comfort zone. What feels good to you is having that home, that foundation. But what you're meant to learn in this life is everywhere is your home, as long as you have yourself and you are aligned with yourself and you're nourished by source. Everywhere is home to you. Everyone is family to you. Everyone is like another part of you. And I feel like you guys truly understand that. You understand oneness. You understand how we're all connected. And that's the trick to your abilities of healing. Because you know that you don't really know, you really know that we are all connected. And you're able to tap into that power and to tap into that energy and heal. It's you guys have an incredible ability. You guys are earth angels. You truly, truly are earth angels. And the world is blessed to have someone like you. And when you awaken to this, when you awaken and understand that this is your life, that this is your destiny, it's like you're going to feel so fulfilled and happy and more at peace and safe and secure than you've ever felt in your life. And you don't need anyone or anything to feel that way. Whoa. We have 5 of air, learning to detach. You know, codependency comes from your mind, not your heart. Your heart knows that we're all on this journey, that we're all meant to take each other back home. We're all meant to help each other reconnect with ourselves and awaken to our own truth and our own divinity. And once you mentally understand that and you mentally release your need to have someone or something in your life to feel secure and to feel safe, you're free. Like, you can fly. Like, you can see in this card, it's like she's finally free. The birds are flying. She's in the air. She has her wings. Your freedom comes from you finding that sense of security and that safety within yourself through the divine, through God, through the universe, not through other people and other things that are only temporary. You know, it's like, again, you understand everyone's on their own journey. We're all on a journey back to source. And that, you know, if we choose to attach to one another, we could be holding each other back from doing what we came here to do. And again, you guys are such beautiful earth angels, and that's why it kind of breaks my heart that you experience a lot of, you go through a lot in your life, and it's truly not because you deserve it, because this isn't karmic. This is a gift, but you're not going to see it as that. You're not going to see the love there, the beauty and divinity in these hard situations until later on in your life, where you truly have this deeper understanding. All right, Cancer, we have she who unfolds, embrace self-care. It's self-love. I feel like self-love is the beginning of your healing journey. Is, you know, maybe like when it comes to love, you feel like you need someone to love you, and people who don't reciprocate the love you give, you don't leave. You stay and want to convince them to love you. You know, it's almost like you want to prove yourself that you are lovable. And there, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I personally, from my childhood, I picked up those habits as well, where for a long time, I didn't think I was lovable, and I needed to prove to myself. And so if someone didn't love me, I would do anything. I would sacrifice all my wants and needs just so this person could love me. And that's not love. That's not love. The beginning of love is self-love, truly loving yourself, having compassion for yourself, being gentle and kind with yourself. I feel like that's the beginning of your journey, you know. Whatever, again, if you choose to do the healing, or if this situation happens to you, happens for you, the beginning of your healing journey and your shadow work will be learning to have compassion for yourself. So, you know, all of this, you don't need to wait for something to happen and to force you to understand this. You could choose to go on this self-love journey yourself. It's like walking away from people in your life and situations in your life to move towards yourself, you know, to move towards you, because it feels like where you are now, or before this thing or person gets taken away from you, you're not on the right path. You're not where you're meant to be. You're meant to be in a place where you truly love yourself, and you honor and protect your energy, and you don't ever sacrifice your wants and your needs. I will put a trigger warning here, because I did talk about some, intense things in the beginning there. I hope it wasn't too personal for you guys. If it was, let me know, and I'll be mindful of that. We have she who surrenders, chains, bondages, and release. Yeah, you learn to surrender your attachment to things, your need to hold on to things. It's like you realize that you can't keep doing it. It's draining you. When the universe wants to remove something or someone from your life, you learn to just go with the flow and trust that it's in your best interest, instead of gripping on for dear life and just draining yourself and hurting yourself. And we have she who becomes, metamorphosis, transcend, and journey. And that's when you become who you've always been meant to be. That's when you have this awakening. That's when you remember your true divinity. You remember this beautiful angel that you are, this divine being that you are. That's when you have your transformation. That's when everything changes for you. You truly awaken to your beauty and your divinity and your gifts. And that's the beginning of the rest of your life. All right, Cancer, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. This was such a beautiful reading. Again, you guys are earth angels. You guys are a blessing to this earth. It breaks my heart that you experience so much pain in your life, or if it's not pain, it's just difficulties that you didn't deserve, that weren't karmically drawn to you. But at the same time, I know that you will later on realize what a beautiful gift that they were, and you'll be grateful for them. So, all right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.